Greetings. This is Phil Chenevert here, and it's the end, getting near the end of September, folks. Almost into October. Tomorrow I'm going to do Halloween and superstitions, but today, happy as a clam. Got to take these hearing aids off. By the way, this is why do we say that? My personal excursion down the road of this wonderful English language, where we have millions of words, well, maybe a million words, and who knows how many thousands of idioms. Now, when I said, well, happy as a clam, it has been brought to my attention that not everyone knows these idioms. I was talking to a younger person. I mean, I don't know how old they were, 20, 25. And I used this phrase, and they looked at me with that look of askance. What is this? What is he talking about? I said, happy as a clam. You ever heard that? And they said, no. Which made me wonder, uh-oh, maybe I'm using idioms that nobody knows. How about flotsam and jetsam? They didn't know that. How about one fell swoop? It happened in one fell swoop. I think they had heard that one. But I went through hanky panky, bring home the bacon, to go off half cocked. All these phrases, they knew a few, but a lot were totally bewildering to them. So I apologize if I'm talking about things that you don't know what they're doing. Well, let me tell you this one. It's called happy as a clam. This is still used these days. Boy, he was as happy as a clam. Yes, he was. How about my suspenders here, huh? Cool. Happy as a clam means that a person or a thing is happy. Now, when you stop and think about it, a clam, how do they know when a clam is happy? I wonder if they have little tiny clam psychologists that they can go to. I'm so depressed. And they say, well, you can't be. You're a clam. You know that? You've got to be happy. I don't want to be happy. So they have these displaced clams. They send them all over to one side. Well, okay. We use that phrase because the full phrase is happy as a clam at high tide. High tide. That's when high tide is when the water comes in. Low tide is when the water goes out. So a clam burrows into the sand and it uses its little mouth to suck in the water, and it takes those little microorganisms and eats them, and it lives in the sand. So a lot of people, apparently used to, they would go clamming. They would take their little spade and their bucket. At low tide, they'd walk out and they would dig in this. They would look for the little hole, dig them up, take that clam, and they would steam it or bake it and turn it into a clam chowder or something. So, but when the tide's in, there is nobody looking for that clam. They can't. It's covered by water. So, happy as a clam at high tide. That's where that phrase comes from. How about having an axe to grind? Have you ever heard that one? Boy, she's got an axe to grind. I'll tell you where that one came from too, but not now. Like I said, I apologize if you don't know where some of these come from because I'm an old guy and they may not be applicable to your era. So that's it for now. Tomorrow we're going to start talking about Halloween, black cats, ladders, superstitions. Ooh.